Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 4. Almost there, getting close. This morning, it's about 10 past 7, quarter past 7. I'm on probably, arguably, the most significant gold creek in Victoria. I'm on Anderson's Creek in Warrandyte. Why is it so significant? It was the first recorded discovery of gold in Victoria that started the gold rush, so pretty significant creek. Doesn't mean there's a lot of gold in it though. This is probably the most hammered creek in Melbourne, I would say, in the surrounding suburbs of Melbourne, for sure. It gets flogged. So I've gone on a little bit of a trek and found a good spot. I'll give you a look. So we have, as you can see, lots of big heavy boulders. I've managed to get the sluice set up there, plenty of flow. We've got boulders falling out of the bank. We've got a nice bench for all my gear to sit on. And we've got bedrock wall and more boulders and a clay bank. So in amongst all these big heavy boulders, there is plenty of light stuff. So I'm going to play around in here to start with, do some test pans, see if I can't find some gold, and then I'll start doing buckets into the sluice. So day 4, I'm not going to be thinking there's going to be a whole lot of gold coming out of here, just because of how much work's been done to this creek. If I got a 0.2, I'd be wildly impressed, but we'll see how we go. I thought that the other day too and ended up with that chunk. So anyway guys, I'll catch you when I've done a couple of test pans in this hole here. Alright guys, let me show you the places I've dug. I have dug in there. I have dug in there. I have dug under there. I have dug under there. I've dug right here in the middle. I've dug over there in the bank, up against the bank, under the rock, up against that rock. I've dug behind that rock for literally 1 to 2 nanodots a pan. I'm about to show you the pan of the morning. I had to get my phone out because there's no way the GoPro would see these. 4 nanodots. That's the best pan I've had all day. It's too good an area to give up on. I'm going to keep persevering. It just says gold to me, so I just got to find it. Looks like we're going to get pretty deep. There's a lot of sort of overburden that's been piled up in amongst all these big boulders. But I'll do another test pan. That's actually where the 4 nanodots came from, is right where my shovel is. And behind that bit of bedrock, just underneath there, there is actually a sort of oatmeal-y clay layer under there, which is really nice looking stuff. So I think it's coming out of there, so I'll keep looking at that. And if I do another pan that comes up all right, I'll get old blue sluice. Yeah, blue sluice a bit of a run, because sweaty work. There you go, there's an image you probably didn't need. Alright, see you soon guys. Alright guys, just ran probably half a bucket out of that hole there through the sluice. I thought I'll just clean it out, make sure there's gold in there. And a couple of bigger ones, like they're enormous compared to the rest. There's probably 6 or 8 bits in there that you won't be able to see with the GoPro, but they're tiny, 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 tiny. So just to everyone in the comments, I'm not having a crack, but I'd say it's the camera angles that make it look like my sluice is too steep. Is thinking that I'm going to be losing fine gold. It doesn't get any finer than that. Like it's tiny, it's microscopic. So the sluice is definitely catching the fine gold, so there's nothing to worry about there. I do appreciate your concern for those that did comment in the comment section. I do sort of test my tailings too from time to time to make sure that I'm not chucking gold away, especially with something new. Like I've only had this thing a couple of weeks, you know, only used it 3 or 4 times, so always keep an eye on those things. Alright guys, I'm going to probably run a couple more. Might even set you up and you can do a run with me. See you soon. I hope you got to see that. I just fell on my ass. The joys of prospecting. Certainly got enough flow here in this one. Lots of flow, it's good. You can see the colour of the material I'm running. You can see it on the rock there. Got that orange clay in it. So I've been thinking about day 5. There's been a couple of suggestions. If you've got a suggestion, drop a comment, even in this video is fine, where you'd like to see me to finish up on day 5. What I'm thinking is, I'll just go back to whatever area I got the biggest day's take from, which at this point is day 1. Because it would only make sense that that's what you would do if you were trying to survive off the creek. You'd prospect areas and you'd go back to where you found the most gold. So at this stage, unless someone comes up with a better idea or thinks that I should be doing it differently, and I'm quite open to ideas, feel free. But that's probably what I'm going to do at this stage. I can't really run a high banker. Reason being is my battery only lasts, I get about an hour and a half run time out of it. So that's going to be hard to do an 8-hour day with an hour and a half battery. Yeah, I could do the math, you know, say, okay, well, if we ran for this amount of time, but you don't really know that, because if your deposit runs out after 2.5, 3 hours, well then you're not going to get that, you know, first run times however many hours. So let me know what you guys think anyway. I like you guys to get involved, so let's hit the fast forward button until I finish this bucket, eh? Alrighty. Let's clean this thing out, huh? Start the one run. The simplest sluice in the world to clean out, I tell you. Literally just getting the shovel. Done. Right, now my pan and everything's over there, so I'll come back. Alrighty, this is what we have left in the pan. Oh, I can see gold already. Well, there you go. I'll just tip some of this water out. 2 seconds. We have sunlight that's really annoying. We have more than we've had probably all day in there. That's not too bad for literally half a bucket. Well, then you saw how full the bucket was. Still digging in that hole there where the shovel is. I'll give it another. I'll keep going until it runs out. So catch you soon. Okay, so I sort of got sick of digging there. So I started digging up there. Bit of clay up there. Bit more, sort of just past it. I've done 2 runs. The one before it was actually better than this, but you know, I didn't get the camera out. This is still 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, it's just pitiful. Pitiful, I'll tell you. I even scraped, like I did the other day, scraped the top of the bank where the flood has been through and deposited stuff on top. I got a couple of nano dots. I then cleaned out those 2 crevices. I then cleaned out that undercut for just a few specks. Nothing, you know, nothing worth writing home about or anything. I've dug right under here. That's sorry, that's bedrock there as well as up here. So there's a bit of an undercut like that. In here you can sort of see the layers. So I've taken out what I can from in there, and just not much. Just not much. I think probably water moves a bit faster here. You know, there's quite a bit of drop. You can imagine this in flood. You can see up in the trees there how high it's been, and up here. So there's a lot of fall. It'd just be rapid through here with these boulders. That's obviously why they're here, and they continue down here as well, and you know, probably come off this face at some point. But that's the first sort of slow bit just down here, which will probably be my next port of call, because I think it's just a little bit savage through here when it's running. You can see all the undercut bedrock right along here, and then it continues right on down there. But this slower section, still some boulders in there. It looks like it gets real deep real quick. My compromised waders don't really do me many favours in deep water at the moment, so a little bit of wagtail. Alright guys, I'll make some decisions pretty soon. I've got no idea what time it is. It'll have to be getting close to lunch because I'm hungry. Even just looking at in behind there, and all these have dropped out behind those boulders, but it's just super fine and not much of it from, you know, what I've sort of found. Anyway, I'm sure I'll find something. That's where I was, and looking down at that slow section I was talking about earlier is the next pile of rocks here. So it's this section here. I followed the bedrock down, did a pan out of there, out of that corner, and donuts. I then got to where my shovel is now and the classifier is now. And you can see that bedrock just there, and then it drops off behind it. I've got the undercut bank. So I started down in there and got this really nice jet black. It looks like a bushfire layer, but I think it's just organics, decomposed black organics. With lots and lots of dark heavies. So this is my second pan. Got the biggest bit for the day. You actually might see this one on the GoPro. Oh, look at him. It's a bloody nugget compared to everything else I've been getting today. Even those are a bit better. So there's a few bits in there. And that's just with a pan. I can't set my sluice up anywhere, unfortunately. Because she's just a bit slow and wide and no fall. Not till you get way down there, and I'm not walking that far. So I'll have a bit of a play in here. There's quite a bit of material there and some drop-offs and all sorts, so I'll persevere. I can tell you though, now I don't want to sound spoilt here, but I'm bored. I'm really bored, because that's really uninspiring. You know, there's so many other creeks in the area I could be at getting gold, but I thought I'd better make the test fair and do the common ones as well. So here we are at Anderson's, and I'm bored. Did I mention that? It's a lot of work for not much gold. It really is. When, you know, within a 10-kilometre radius there's other creeks where I could, you know, get my entire total I've got so far for today, I can get in one pan. So it's a bit frustrating, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. At least that I've got a section of creek I'm allowed in, and we can pan in here and not get into trouble. So that's a bonus in the suburbs of Melbourne. The road's literally like just over there. It's pretty quiet this morning. There's not been many cars along there, so you wouldn't have heard them, but it would be no more than 20 metres away, the road. So yes, I will keep going here for a little bit longer. I'm not going to be doing 8 hours today. I'd lose my mind, honestly. I would lose my mind. I've got a fair journey back to the car, but it's well and truly lunchtime. I think it's about 12:30 now, so I'll work it out. When do we start at? 7. Might go till 2, maybe 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 would be 6 hours. So we just add 2 for the total. So I will catch you soon. Okay, next pan, same spot. It's almost a respectable pan, that one. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bits in there. And 3 of them you can see. Oh, hang on, there's one down there too. Escapee. Look, I'll do a couple more. Yeah, just in that little bit there, there's a bit of material there. Unless it's better than what I just showed you, I'm probably not going to film it, because, you know, it's not very exciting looking at 5 specks of fly poo in a pan. I'd rather have a shorter video than garbage content. So I'm starting to get sore. Back's it's on the mend compared to day 1, 2 and 3. It's definitely on the mend, but I will be pulling it pin early, as I said, probably around the 5 or 6 hour mark. I'll see how I go. So if I don't do anything miraculous, I'll probably see you at home for a very sparse weigh-in. But hey, that's prospecting. Catch you soon. Alrighty, I'm obviously home now, guys. I did a couple more pans, got a couple more specs, nothing too exciting. Here's today's gold before we get it on the scales. As you can see, it's a massive pile of not much. Alrighty. Hold on to your hats. Today's gold. There's something wrong with the scales, because that's not what it weighed when I just weighed it before and did the math. It said 0.11. Why is it now 0.6, 0.06? Now it's 0. I think my batteries might be going flat. Anyway, it said 0.11 before, and I believe that. So I've done the math on that. I did 6 hours. So 0.11 divided by 6 is 0.018. Times 2 is 0.1466. Total for the 8 hours. So that's the 0.11 and the 0.083 times 2. Meaning the total for the day was $17.73. Loaded. It's a little bit more than $2 an hour. So, yeah. Guys, don't forget to comment if you want to see something different for day 5. Like I said, otherwise I'm just going to go back to day number 1 spot and see how much gold we can get for the end of the 5-day test. So day 4, absolute bust. You wouldn't be getting much for your $17.73. It's going to be tough to live on, but I sort of already knew that before we started this exercise. It's just proving the point now, I guess. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you soon.